Hey, this is the Native Edible series. Yeah, we got superfoods growing right here on the ground around the homestead. Stay tuned and I'll share with you guys what I found that I can just harvest right off the land that grows naturally. We'll be right back. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I was out here mowing the other day and I discovered I have some miner's lettuce growing right here on the farm. This is miner's lettuce. It grows in shaded areas, usually around both sides of the Cascade Ranges down to the coastal ranges along the Pacific coast. Now, the miner's lettuce derived its name from the gold rush days of California when the miners were having a hard time trying to find food. They subsisted mainly on wildlife that they could hunt and harvest fish. And they found some vegetation that grew naturally in the environment, and miner's lettuce was one of those vegetations that they were able to get. Now it likes the damp soil. If you hadn't had a drought and it's been nice and moist, it crops up in the winters into the springs, and it's a great time to harvest them. They oftentimes, when the soil conditions are just right and the temperature conditions are just right, between like 60 to 90 degrees, they will take over a hillside. They are spread by their little black seeds that their little white flowers produce. Grab some seed if you could find them. They're very tiny, they're black, and then you can broadcast them in a shady area in your little old farm, homestead, or urban garden. It doesn't like full sun, partial shade. Shade areas is best, like you see right here. This is growing in the shade and it's doing quite well there. Now, the soil would have to be really wet and moist to be able to produce big succulent leaves. The drier the soil, the smaller the leaves, and the smaller the leaves, the more bitter this herb is going to be. So it was really helpful for the miners who found it because it's loaded with vitamin C, and vitamin C is good for staving off the scurvy. So it was very beneficial for them. It's loaded with antioxidant nutrients and rich in chlorophyll. That's what makes this such a great superfood. You just harvest it with your kitchen scissors and you put it on your salad. You could also juice it, have it in a tea to help detox your body from natural toxifiers, and also it helps rid the liver of heavy metals. Another one of the super benefits this vegetable has is it's loaded with omega fatty acids. Yeah, really good for the body. Now these are foods Native Americans thrived on, along with a lot of other herbs. Some herbs they ate daily and they stayed healthy and staved off a lot of diseases that they would have otherwise been sick with. We're here, I'm part Native American, we're here because our forefathers knew what to glean naturally from the earth, and that's what I've been doing, is going through meticulously finding out what grows natively in my environment that I can glean from, and I don't have to cultivate. It just grows by itself. I go out, I know what to look for, I harvest it, I process it, and consume it in the proper methods. So good for salads, good for the body. Good to know when supply chains start diminishing and you're unable to get supplies to your local grocery stores. A number of reasons could occur, like here on the West Coast, we're expecting a major earthquake caused by the Cascadia subduction fault line, which is going to create a huge, massive earthquake. Take down some bridges, maybe ruin some dams, but at least I'm taking the effort in discovering what grows around me in native medicines and native plants. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm in our Native Edibles series. Stay tuned to more videos. You could do that by subscribing and clicking that bell icon. That alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Give us a thumbs up, click that share button. Sharing my videos on your social media platforms helps us out. Remember, be safe, always be kind. We'll see you guys in my next adventure. Bye-bye now.